This is from the Detroit Free Press. My mom was born in Detroit. I love the city. My family owes it a lot. So my grandfather went to find a job on the assembly lines in Detroit, building bombers during World War II.
Yeah, this is New Jersey Senator Cory Booker talking about his family's roots right here in Detroit while he's making history on Capitol Hill. Now, he set a new record for the longest speech ever given on the Senate floor.
Wow.
As part of the marathon, he read an article from the Detroit Free Press. We got this video from the Free Press's website as well about seniors. The article is about seniors and Social Security payments. Now, the senator took the floor on Monday night at 7 o'clock, and he yielded the floor at 8:05 last night. 25 hours and 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, a long speech. Here's the significant note, though. The speech surpasses Senator Strom Thurmond's filibuster back in 1957. Back then, Thurmond spoke for 24 hours against the Civil Rights Act. Now, Booker speaks at a time when many of those laws that were part of that Civil Rights Act are being challenged and changed. So he was not only making history, but making a statement at the same time. Thank you for sticking with us right here on The Noon.
The Noon.
Lee Thomas, the beautiful Maurielle Lou is here.
Thank you. Stop it, Lee.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys being here as well. How you doing?
25 hours
and 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes.
Can you imagine talking that long? No eating?
No, he couldn't eat. He couldn't go to the restroom.
Couldn't go to the restroom?
He had to stay there and give his speech and talk. And
he talked about a variety of things, too.
Well, you have to for 25 hours straight. But what a huge accomplishment. The one thing that sticks out to me, not about the speech, but just we just seem to be living in such unprecedented times.
So much so. That
something like this happens, and it seems like it barely makes a blip, which is why it was so important for us to talk about it here and for us to tell you about it, because something's happening every single day.
It really is.
But this was a moment in history. You know, who knows when that record will be beat. So.
And it's cool when he actually talks about his Detroit roots as well.
Yeah. Which it seems like Detroit, I said this to you earlier.
Yeah.
Is Detroit connected to everything?
Literally.
How is that possible?
It's the fabric of a nation that was built on the automotive industry, which could be changing today at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But that's why I think we were an industrial hub and one of the biggest cities in the country for a very long time. And I don't have to tell you guys the history of Detroit, but it does have so many tentacles and connections to everything around the world. You say Detroit and people know Ford, you know,
I've
GM.
experienced that. You know, from Atlanta, but I've lived in Detroit longer than any other place as an adult. And you hear, oh, Detroit's connected to everything. But 10 years later, I can say, I hear about Detroit everywhere I go.
Incredible.
In the world.
It's
so awesome.
In the world. On the beach in Hawaii, running down the beach. Somebody's like, Lee. And I'm like, we're from Livonia. I'm like, oh, just random. Yeah, so everywhere. That happens all the time.
Happened to me once in Vegas, where I thought what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No,
they're like, Maurielle.
I was like, oh, how you doing? Good morning. Don't tell anybody you saw me here. It's a secret.
Isn't that fun, though?
Oh,
it's good
so
stuff.
great.
Good
Love
stuff.
Detroit.
All right.